Yo, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Helping Humanity Evolve, y'all. My name is Jose. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's happy and healthy. Hope you guys meditating and connecting to source, bro. You know we love you, we miss you. We want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out, man. Shout out to my shout out to LA, I mean. Shout out to Source. I love you guys. You hear me? Shout out to my ancestors. Shout out to my archangels, my angel guys, my demon guys, and my spirit guys. I love y'all, bro. Shout out to the universe. Shout out to the Galactic Federation. Shout out to everything. I fucking love y'all, bro. You hear me? So check this out, y'all. It's Wednesday, February 8th. I want to say it's 18th, the 19th. It's Wednesday, February 19th. It's 2025. It's 5:19 a.m. Right? So this is the iPad, right? This is the iPad, y'all. Let me show you something. This is the iPad, right? Let me show you something else. This is an Android tablet, okay? So we have an Android tablet and we have an iPad. Now, here's the thing, bro. The other day, or last week, it was last week, I was using my tablet to record some videos because I ran out of memory on my phone, right? So if you go into my gallery, you can see the videos. The videos are here. You see? The videos are here. Now, I could click on any video, bro. I don't have a lot on here. But look, you can see the bottom. You can see the bottom row. Hold on. You can see the bottom row. You see all those videos? Okay. If I click on any of these videos, they play. You see, they play. Right? I could swipe. Yeah, I can. Well, yeah. I should be able to swipe. Yeah. You see, it plays the video on my Android tablet. So the videos on my Android tablet, I can watch them and I can play them with no problem. Now, I had about 15 videos on this piece of shit. This is the iPad. Now, I recorded these videos, 2 weeks ago, man. 2 weeks ago, last weekend, whatever. I deleted them off of here. Now, I'm going to show you why. Oh, they're not here anymore. They're not here anymore. Let me see if they're in my trash. Hold on. No, they're not here, bro. So whatever. This is what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I had about 15 videos on my iPad. All of a sudden, it wouldn't let me watch them. It kept saying my memory's too low. So I couldn't, bro, the videos in my gallery and I couldn't watch the video. It would not play the video. So I went ahead and deleted a bunch of stuff. So I had like 6 gigs of memory. So I deleted a whole bunch of stuff and I freed up about 6 gigs. And I tried to rewatch the videos. I could not rewatch the videos. Apple, this iPad, this piece of shit would not let me watch the videos, bro. So not only I couldn't watch the videos, I couldn't transfer the videos, I couldn't get them off of here. So whatever, I lost 15 videos. I didn't lose all of them. I still got 12 here. So these 12 are from February 2nd, right? The ones that I recorded on February 8th, for some reason, none of them worked, bro. None of them, bro. So this is weird, if you ask me. I recorded it on the tablet from the camera. And the video should be playable. No matter what, the video should be playable. But the video is not playable on this device. And the video is gone. So I lost some videos. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'll never use this device again to record myself. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. This is why I really dislike Apple, bro. I really dislike Apple because I don't understand their devices. You understand? I don't understand how you could record a video and then all of a sudden the video won't play back. Like, there's no way the video should be the wrong format. There's no way none of this should happen if I recorded the fucking video with that said device, bro. So there's no reason why the video should be the wrong format. There's no reason why it shouldn't be played back. There's no reason for none of this shit, bro. But yet it happened. It happened, right? You know, so what can I do about that, right? Who do you explain that to? Who's gonna believe that? Right? But this is, these devices, right? So whatever. That was yesterday, bro. I already deleted the videos. I could care less. You know, I got the songs that I lost. I have most of them already done on my phone. So you got to remember, man, whenever I'm recording myself with these devices, that's not my phone. I always got a second device recording me at the same time, bro. Always, bro, because I don't trust these devices, bro. So I always got two devices recording me. That way, if one device acts stupid, I got the other one. So it's really no big deal. So look, yesterday I was fucking around with my machine. You see my name on my hat, bro? I put Yahweh right here, bro. You see it? Yahweh, baby. And I did put it on my shirt too. So I was fucking around, bro. These ain't permanent logos. These ain't like official logos and nothing like that. I was just bullshitting, learning how to play with the machine. So I learned how to play with it. I learned how to put stuff on shirts. I learned how to, I got a few hats done, right? And I did a few shirts for Jordan. I did a shirt for Jordan yesterday. So I was playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know it and seeing what I could do with it. So I got the printer all hooked up. I got the laptop all hooked up. Right? I started messing around with these designs, and I started to print them out, and I started to, put them on things. Right? So I did about 3 or 4 hats. I did about three t-shirts. Right? I didn't do any hoodies yet. Um, I might do a hoodie today, right? I have to figure out what I'm gonna put on it and how I'm gonna put it and how I'm gonna do it. So whatever. I spent a couple of hours with it yesterday. We had fun, right? We got some new merch out of it, right? And I'm practicing. I'm practicing. I'm not creating no merch to sell right now. I'm just practicing. So with that said, it's looking good, right? This is not good for a first timer, bro. You understand? I never did this shit before. So learning all this new equipment, learning how to mess with it, it's exciting, it's fun, right? It's different. I've never done it before. So I'm having fun with it. What else, bro? Um, Yesterday we talked about meditation. We talked about the importance of meditation. We talked about how people don't know how to do it, right? So we covered meditation. We covered the history of mankind, right? I told you guys about the Anunnakis. Right? You guys know about that. I told you guys about what else, bro? I told you guys about the bots. I told you guys about AI, about social media. Social media is not real. Social media is basically a bunch of robots. They isolate each and every single one of us get isolated by these robots, bro. So you think that these people liking your videos are real people now? I guess this to you enough, bro. If they're not your family member or somebody that you personally know that you're sitting there swapping social medias, 9 times out of 10, those people don't exist, bro. They're not real people, bro. Right? They got all these bots pushing these agendas, pushing these fake topics, trying to confuse the people. So, you gotta stay on your toes, bro. You gotta pay attention. You gotta know what's wrong and what's right, bro. You understand? Nobody could do the work for you. You gotta do it yourself, bro. What else, bro? There was a topic I wanted to cover, bro. I'm trying to think of what it was, bro. I can't remember. I can't remember. What was it, bro? You know what I saw? They showed the new money. Y'all saw the new money? They showing new money, bro. American money. Looks nothing like the money we have now. It looks very, very different. So, your country's trying to move forward with their plans. Like if they're going to succeed. So, they creating this new money. And pretty soon they're going to force you to change all your money to their new money. And I want to say this is right before they try to go digital because they're going to try to push this shit digitally. Remember, they want to implement a chip under your skin, bro. They want to have that control. So, what I discovered over the last couple of years is that your government has been trying to calcify your pineal gland. They've been trying to remove your pineal gland or destroy it. This is what they have been trying to do with all these flu shots, with all these COVID shots, with all these chemtrails they spray in the sky, bro. There's numerous reasons why they do all these things to us, bro. And the main one is to calcify the pineal gland. They don't want you to have no type of connection to anything that's greater than you are. You understand? They don't want you to know that you are a part of something that's greater than you are. They want you to think that you're here by yourself and God doesn't exist, bro. And this is what your government's been doing for years. They want you to keep praying to a fake God. Keep going to church, bro. They want you to keep going to church. Right? Keep going to Sunday church, keep going to Saturday church, keep thinking that God resides in that building, bro. Right? And this is what your government wants. They want you to remain oblivious to reality. They want you to remain oblivious to what's really going on here, bro. You understand? So, with that said, God is in this world. God is here, bro. And a lot of people sleeping on that. And that's here nor there for me because I know God is here. I'm very much aware that the Father's here. So is Jesus Christ. That's me. Right? And we here, and they want to pretend like we're not here. They want to act like we don't exist. They want to hide us from the general public. And this is what they've been doing to me, bro. And it's going on 3 years, bro. Listen to me. It's going on 3 years, bro. So 3 is my lucky number. A lot of people are unaware of that. 3 is my lucky number, bro. So this is year 3. What do you think is going to happen this year, bro? Let's be honest, bro. So with that said, I'm trying to give people the heads up, right? I'm trying to tell people they need to repent. I'm trying to tell people they need to cleanse their souls. I'm trying to tell people that if you want to be a part of the revolution, if you want to be a part of the evolution, if you want to be a part of this greatness that's happening in the world, you need to do work. You need to cleanse your soul. You need to repent. You need to do so many things. You got to raise your vibration. You got to do all these things in order for you to enter the 5D. You wanna go with us. You want to be a part of evolution. You want to ride with God, bro. You better get to work. Because a lot of y'all people is just working for the matrix and y'all not doing nothing for you. You're going to work, you're giving your boss all these hours, you're going home tired, taking care of your kids, taking care of your household. You're not getting no time for you. You're not meditating, you're not connecting to God, you're not even trying. They got you so busy, you don't got time for you, bro. You gotta go to sleep because you gotta go to work tomorrow, bro. And then a lot of y'all niggas ain't built like me, so you ain't gonna wake up 3 hours early before work to do what you want to do with your life. You understand? And this is how we differ, bro. Is I don't mind waking up 3 hours before I go to work to do what I want to do for me. So if I want to come on here and do a live, if I want to give a performance, if I want to talk to the people, and then go give 8 hours to the matrix so I can pay my bills, it doesn't the matrix doesn't stop me from pursuing my passions. You understand? It stops you though, because you got all these excuses about why you don't have time for God. Do you think God is gonna want to listen to your excuses, bro? When the time comes, bro, you think he's gonna want to hear that you couldn't take 5 minutes out your day for him, bro? There's 24 hours in a day, bro. You couldn't take 5 minutes for God, bro. None of y'all niggas None of y'all could take 5 minutes for God, bro. You think you're going to heaven? You think you're going to ride with us after that, bro? Or you still think you got a lot to learn? I think you got a lot to learn, bro. So, there's people that's doing the work. I hope, right? I hope there's people doing the work. Because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna do it for you, bro. Right? People from my past want me to talk about them so bad. Right? People from my past are dying for me to say their name. They think that if I talk about them, they could file a lawsuit against me. Right? So, I mean, you could believe what you want to believe. I don't care, bro. If I got something to say about you, I'm going to say it, bro. You don't know that, bro. Go look at my lives from the last 2 years, bro. And ask yourself, does this nigga give a fuck, bro? Really, bro. I'm serious. Ask yourself those questions, bro. Because at the end of the day, the only dumbass here is you, bro. So with that said, none of these people exist in my life anymore, bro. You understand me? Like, these people that stabbed me in the back, these people that betrayed me, these people that chose not to help me, these people that chose to look at me like if I was crazy or call me crazy or try to spread rumors about me. All of you people died, bro. All of you died, bro. How does that make you feel, bro? Because you're stupid, bro. Right? So, I mean, how does it make me feel? I don't care, bro. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't care, bro. Right? And I don't mind explaining myself. You know why I don't care, bro? Because my mother threw me out my house when I was 13 years old, bro. And she never asked me to come back. So I've been on my own ever since I was 13. You understand me? I had to raise myself. Now, the family that did decide to help me, like my aunt. My aunt tried, she claimed to be helping me, but she was helping my mother. She wasn't helping me, bro. She was stealing from me. She was manipulating. Like, so I had to get the fuck away from them too. So understand, I don't have the greatest experience around my family members. You understand? So they don't mean nothing to me, bro. Because the same way you treated me like shit when I was younger, nigga, I never, I ain't gonna say I never forgave him. I forgave you, bro. I just chose not to deal with you no more. So with that said, a lot of my family got cut the fuck off for how they treated me, bro. Right? And if you want to sit there and play dumb, that's on you, bro. Remember, the truth is in here, and it's in here, bro. And you can never deny the truth, bro. So if you don't want to hear the truth, you should die, bro. Listen to me, bro. I'm serious. If you don't want to hear the truth, you need to die, bro. Because the truth is gonna be out, bro. You understand? And if you don't want to hear the truth about yourself, I suggest you leave. You understand? Because nobody made you do that to me, bro. You did that yourself, bro. You made those choices and decisions yourself. So this is why I don't care much for my family, bro. I don't care much about them, bro. I really could give two shits about them, bro. They made their decisions. They pushed me away. They neglected me, bro. And the only person who really loved me was my grandmother. She passed away a long time ago, bro. That was the only person that, I'll drop everything I'm doing for her, bro. You understand? And that's the only person that I would ever do that for, was my grandmother. Because she's the only one who did that shit for me, bro. You understand? So, understand, I ain't have a mother. I never met my father. Nobody ever told me about the dude. You understand? I don't know what he looks like. I don't know what his personality was. I don't know nothing about this dude, bro. And I'm 46. So no matter how many times I asked questions about my father, I never received answers. Nobody ever gave me answers, bro. They just gave me a death card. He died. He died, bro. So he died and nobody got no pictures, nobody got no stories, nobody could tell me a word about this man, bro. So I grew up without dad. No dad, no picture of dad, no knowing of who he was, right? I have no idea, bro. And no matter how many times I asked, nobody ever gave me a straight answer. Everybody want to beat around the bush. Everybody want to act like they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. So, I grew up alone, bro. I grew up in this world by myself, bro. I'm out right now. I don't care, bro. Look, I'm still here, bro. You understand? I'm still here. I'm okay. right? I'm not doing. Look, I'm not doing the greatest, but I'm not doing the worst either, bro. You feel me? I'm okay, bro. You understand? So that's what I care about. Is that I'm okay, right? Now, you people think that because people are people of God, that they're not allowed to think certain things, they're not allowed to say certain things, you know. You're a man of God, you're not supposed to say that. You're a man of God, you're not supposed to do that. Well, who made those rules, bro? Let me ask you that question. Who made those fucking rules, bro? Because as far as I know, God's created their own rules, bro. Ain't nobody anywhere can tell a God what to do if they're not a fucking God, bro. You understand me? So with that said, who made those rules, bro? Who said we gotta live by those rules, bro? Fuck your rules, bro. We make our own rules, bro. You understand? Nobody control us, bro. You out of your motherfucking mind, bro. You understand me? So you people are wrong about a lot of things. And you think that, you know, a representative of God has to be this way, he has to be that way, he can't act this way, he can't say that word, he can't do that. Yeah, you fucking crazy. God could smoke weed, God could do mushrooms, God could do LSD, God could drink wine, bro. God could curse, God could smoke, God could do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He's God. You understand? But you people are stupid. You were bred by a system that taught you to be stupid. So guess what? You're fucking stupid. And you think all these rules apply when they don't. They don't. We make the rules, not you. You understand? So, in the world of confused monkeys, there's only one who really knows the truth. Right? There's only one who really knows the truth. And there's only one who can really help all the other monkeys. Right? So, you know, with that, don't get left behind, bro. Don't be a dum dum, bro. Don't be a dum dum, bro. I'm looking for the I'm looking for the message. I'm gonna get the message. All right, so we're looking at. Let me see. I want to do a double check before I. Okay, so we're looking at preparing for the transition, or why all souls won't return to Earth, which is that's the one we're gonna go with. That's the one we're gonna go. All right, so I am Tia of Arcturus. I'll speak with you now. We come forward in love to share an empowering message about healing past trauma and bringing yourself on a journey of ascension. Know that you are not alone. Countless souls and guides are supporting you as you heal karmic wounds carried across lifetimes. In this transmission, we will explore how your past lives, family lineage, and unaddressed trauma affect your present growth, and how recognizing your progress can show when you are transcending the wheel of karma. Take these words into your heart and feel the resonance of truth within. We offer this guidance with the utmost compassion and encouragement for your journey. Each soul's journey on earth is influenced by energies accumulated over many lifetimes. Think of it as a karmic escrow experience and lessons deposited across incarnations when certain lessons and traumas are left unsolved. Their energetic imprint is carried forward until balance is restored. In essence, every action, choice, and emotion creates an effect that must be harmonized. Many spiritual teachings on your planet recognize this cycle. If a lifetime ends with outstanding karmic debt, the soul brings those lessons into the next life for another opportunity to resolve them. This is why you might face recurrent challenges or patterns that seem unexplainable in the context of just this one life. Unhealed past life trauma can manifest in the present in surprising ways. It may appear as an irrational fear, a chronic physical ailment, or an instant emotional reaction to someone you just met. These are clues from your soul's history. For an example, a soul might carry a past life memory of suffocation or betrayal that translates into asthma or throat issues in the current life. One spiritual author in your collective recounts that her own asthma was linked to past lives where she died from lack of air. Only by acknowledging and forgiving those traumatic memories did her condition begin to improve. In another document case in your history, a woman discovered through regression therapy that she had unintentionally caused a death in the previous life. Excuse me. In her current life, she happened to meet that same soul again. This time, as a patient, she could heal, thus balancing the karmic debt between them, beloved ones. These examples show how unresolved karma seeks resolution. Souls will draw each other together, lifetime after lifetime, to complete the lessons of love, forgiveness, and understanding from our higher perspective. We see many lifetimes as threads in the grand tapestry. Every experience is woven together, forming the pattern of your soul's evolution. Know that nothing is wasted. The pain you heal today may free you from cycles that began centuries ago when you face a hardship or meet someone who pushes your buttons. Consider that it might be a karmic echo, an opportunity to finally release old wounds. Embrace it with courage. You are transmuting those old energies, freeing yourself from their weight. Each time you show with compassion instead of fear, forgiveness instead of resentment, you effectively withdraw a bit of your karmic escrow, bringing balance back to your soul's account. As one of your teachers has said, karma is not about punishment, but about balance, and loving choices can heal what past actions created. Take heart that every effort you make to heal and grow truly does ripple across lifetime, lifting the burden of the past from your present and future. So you might wonder how your very first incarnation influences the lifetime you're living now in the grand arc of your soul story. The first step often sets a tone or theme that echoes through many lives. Imagine your soul as a star traveler that began its journey with a particular essence or archetype, a divine blueprint chosen in council with your guides before you ever took on physical form. That original essence, your immortal soul archetype, remains with you in every incarnation, infusing each life with certain strengths, tendencies, and desires. In other words, who you are today carries the imprint of who you were when your journey began. This is a thread of continuity that links your current lifetime all the way back to the first. We see that young souls step into their first lives, much like children entering their school for the first time, curious, perhaps a bit naive and eager to grow. Over successive lifetime, that soul gains experience, but its core nature chooses at the very beginning persists. If your soul's archetype is that of a healer, for instance, you likely find yourself drawn to roles of service and compassion, even in your earliest incarnations, and you continue to do so. Now, if you are an explorer soul, your first life might have been full of adventure, seeing a pattern of seeking and discovery that still thrives. You today, by reflecting on the recurrent themes of your life, the talents that come naturally, the lessons that repeat, you can sense the influence of your soul's origin. One spiritual teaching describes the journey as following the thread of your soul from the first life contract to the current one. To better understand your soul's intentions, you have been writing a long story, dear one, and the chapter you are in now is deeply connected to the very first chapter your soul will ever wrote. In many ways, this lifetime is offering you a chance to come full circle. The universe lovingly orchestrates opportunities now for you to heal or complete anything that began long ago. Have you ever felt an inexplicable nostalgia or connection to a certain culture, time period, or planet? Even it could be the memory of your first home, the condition of your first incarnation, calling back to you as you awaken spiritually. Those ancient memories sometimes surface not to distract you, but to show how far you've come and what might still seek revolution. The connection between now and your beginning is like a loop. Closing lessons unlearned at first may present the final exams you face before graduation from the karmic cycle. Recognize these patterns with gratitude by healing. Now, what you could not understand as a young soul, you honor your entire journey from the first step to the present. This integration brings you ever closer to the completion of your cycle, where the wisdom of your very first life and your current enlightenment meets in the beautiful homecoming from your soul. Before you were born into this life, your soul carefully chose your family and the ancestral lineage in which you would incarnate. This might seem surprising to some of you, especially if your family life has been difficult. But on a soul level, it is understood as deliberate and loving choice. Souls often incarnate in groups. You have traveled through time with many souls playing different roles for each other in different lives. The mother who nurtures you now may have been your daughter or a dear friend in another life. The sibling you struggle with may have been a rival or teacher in the past. You agreed together to take on these roles again for the sake of each other's growth. And as one wise teacher on your world said, we choose our family before birth. Know these relationships will be our greatest opportunity for spiritual growth with the dynamics of family, love, support, misunderstanding lies a mirror for you to learn unconditional love and acceptance. We see the deep wisdom in these family choices. Often souls are drawn into family lineages that carry specific patterns or wounds because they seek to heal them. You might have chosen a family with a history of trauma or adversity, not as a punishment, but a mission to transform that ancestral energy through your own healing. In doing so, you heal backwards and forwards, freeing not only yourself, but also your lineage. This is why you carry strands of burdens that seem to run in your family, bloodline on the soul level. You knew and embraced this essential karma is real, but it's not immutable. You came with the power to break cycles that may have plagued your family for generations by choosing compassion over anger, forgiveness over resentment. You are not just changing your life, you are liberating your whole family line, including those who came before and those who yet to come. We in the higher realms applaud every time a soul succeeds in healing a family pattern. It creates a ripple of light through that entire soul group. It is also true that souls often pick their family circumstances to set up the exact lessons or experiences they most need. Some souls, especially more advanced ones, have a significant hand in crafting the blueprint of their upcoming life, according to the wisdom passed down from higher sources. A sufficiently evolved spirit chooses the time and location of its birth, essentially choosing the parents and family it will be born into. The conditions of your birth, your culture, environment, even the challenges like poverty or illness were not random. They were selected as the optimal context for the lessons your soul intended to learn. If someone chooses a life of hardship or limitation, it may well be because their soul understood that through overcoming those challenges, great growth would occur. This perspective can be empowering. It means you are never truly a victim of your circumstances. On a higher level, you, the soul, helped script those circumstances. Consider also the idea of soul contracts. These are agreements made between souls before birth, outlining key experiences or intersections your family members are often part of. These contracts that difficult parents who test your patience might have agreed to play that part so you could learn boundaries and self-love. The child who inspires you to be better each day may be an old friend of your soul coming to awaken your deepest love. When you view family through the spiritual lens, even the painful relationships start to make sense as part of a larger plan, healing. Family lineages then become a sacred duty you undertook willingly by love and forgiving within your family. You fulfill your soul contract and uplift many souls at once. Remember, dear ones, the family you were born into is no accident. The soul saw an opportunity for growth and service. There, embrace that mission now by bringing light to your lineage through understanding, compassion, and any healing work you feel called to do. With ancestral energies, in doing so, you honor the choice you made before you even arrived, and you transform the very lineage that supports your physical existence. Shadow work is the process of facing and healing hidden wounds, traumas, and unintegrated aspects of yourself. From our perspective in the Arcturus collective, shadow work is not only important, it is essential for anyone on the path of ascension. In simple terms, ascension means rising to a higher state of consciousness, and vibration often described as moving into the fifth dimension or achieving enlightenment. To ascend, one must become light, and to become light, one must shine awareness on the dark corners of the self. If past pain, guilt, or fear is left unacknowledged, it acts like an anchor on your frequency, holding you in patterns. One modern spiritual teacher on your world stated it plainly: every person must engage in the realm of healing their shadow in order to ascend or reach enlightenment. Let me repeat that, because this is what I was talking about yesterday, bro. And they just confirming what I said, bro. Listen to me. They said one modern spiritual teacher on your world, which is probably me, bro, stated it plainly. Every person must engage in the realm of healing their shadow in order to ascend or reach enlightenment. This is what I was saying about meditating and raising your vibration. Everybody has to do it, bro. It's part of healing, bro. Right? So, ignoring your inner wounds doesn't make them disappear. It only slows your progress, causing you to loop through the same and finally confront and heal them. Why does unaddressed trauma slow down ascension? Because trauma often breeds fear, anger, or shame. That's energies that weigh heavily on the soul. Was wisely noted, fear is the opposite of love. And every spiritual challenge we face boils down to a choice between fear and love. Ascension is fundamentally a journey into love, unity, and higher light. If pockets of unresolved fear, the shadow remain within you, they will continuously drag the vibration down or trigger reactive behavior that creates new karma. Think of trying to sail a ship upward into the sky. a poetic image for ascension, while heavy weights are tied to it. Those weights are unhealed traumas and unacknowledged aspects of your psyche. No matter how bright your intention to rise, those unresolved issues will keep pulling you back until you gently remove them. Shadow work is the act of removing those weights, feeling the old pain, processing and releasing it with forgiveness, understanding. It might feel comfortable in the short term, but it is deeply liberating in the long run. Indeed, bringing consciousness healing to your shadow ensures that your ascension will be more complete and stable. We want you to know that doing shadow work is a sign of strength, not weakness. It is an act of self-love to face your darkness. Many of you have been taught to avoid pain and to stay positive at all costs. But ascension is not about spiritual bypassing or ignoring the negative. On the contrary, ascension demands total authenticity and wholeness. This means every fragment of you, every past hurt, and every hidden emotion must be brought into the heart's light. As you bravely do this, you transmute shadow into wisdom. The wounds of the past become the source of your greatest compassion. The parts of you that once lived in darkness become allies in your light. And as you integrate, your vibration naturally rises. You become lighter, freer, more aligned with your higher self. We may see on earth undergoing we see many on earth undergoing this process now, courageously healing generational traumas, childhood wounds, and past life echoes. This inner work is propelling the collective ascension. Remember, shadow work is sacred work. It may involve therapy, journaling, meditation, energy healing, or simply honest self-reflection. Use whatever tools resonate, but do the work as the Arturian wisdom would say. One must clear out the muddy waters to reveal the clear light of the soul. In practical terms, when you face and heal your shadow, you remove the barriers to love's flow within you. Then ascension is no longer a struggle, it becomes the natural flowing of your fully healed and balanced self. You may have noticed not everybody's healing journey looks the same. Some individuals seem to coast through relatively gentle life lessons, while others face intense trauma and challenges from early age. This is not a cosmic mistake or unfair punishment. It is often by soul level design. There are several reasons why a soul might choose or need a life of heavier trauma work and understanding. These reasons can bring you comfort and clarity if you are one of those souls. Some souls incarnate with the goal of balancing a large amount of karma or tackling multiple different lessons in one go. These would be older souls who have accrued complex karma over many lives, or simply souls that are determined to fast track their evolution from a higher perspective. A lifetime with intense challenges provides rich opportunities to resolve old debts and grow quickly. Spiritual research from hypnosis sessions has shown that souls sometimes voluntarily select very difficult lives or even bodies with limitations in order to address karmic debts or work on stubborn lessons from the past. Imagine the soul saying, let me take on a big challenge this time. I'm ready to finally overcome this pattern by facing more trauma in one life. They aim to clear the slate and graduate from certain lessons rather than spreading the same work over many easier lifetimes. It's a bit like choosing an advanced intensive course instead of a regular one. Harder in the short term, but if you progress further, oh, I'm sorry, but you progress further by this resonates with you, honor yourself. For the courage your soul has shown, you took on a difficult path because you knew you could transform it into light. Another reason some lives are filled with extraordinary challenges is service for others, growth. Highly evolved souls, sometimes called earth angels or bodic states, will volunteer for tough incarnations, not only for their own growth, but to help catalyze awakening in those around them. These souls might endure hardships like severe illness, loss, or other trauma which deeply affect their family or community. Through their struggle and perseverance, they become living lessons of compassion, faith, and the power of love. For instance, a soul might agree to a short life that ends in tragedy. But if by that experience the hearts of their loved ones are cracked open to a new level of spiritual understanding from the human view, this is a heart-rending. But from the soul view, it is a sacred contract to teach and uplift others through sacrifice and resilience. We see these brave souls with the utmost reverence. They incarnate with full awareness that the life will be hard, but with trust that their hardship will ignite greater love in the collective. If you know someone whose life seems extraordinarily tough, consider that you may be in the presence of such a brave, evolved soul. And if you identify as one, understand that the trials are not in vain, as you are acting as a beacon, showing others how to find light in the darkness of times. In this area of ascension, there is also the factor of collective healing. Some individuals agreed to work through generational or collective trauma as part of humanity's awakening process. They might have had their intense inner work because they are transmuting not just personal karma, but also the pain of their ancestors or even the collective shadow of society. You might notice such people often become healers, teachers, or guides for others after overcoming their own darkness. This too is a soul choice to walk through the fire first, so you can later lead others through it. Such souls often have more intense early lives that force them to confront trauma, after which they experience a spiritual breakthrough, and then turn their experience into wisdom. To share this path is yours. Know that the universe trusted you with this burden because you have the strength to light and transform it. Your intense trauma work polishes your soul like a rough stone turned into a smooth gem so that you may shine the way for many. Ultimately, the distribution of life challenges is intricately tied to soul contracts and soul age. Younger souls may script easier lives as they slowly gather experience. Older souls or those on the brink of a big leap might pack a lot of difficulty into one incarnation. No path is better or worse. They are simply different. They are simply different curricula in Earth School. We encourage you to never compare your journey with others. If yours has been hard, release any bitterness and you see that you will find a higher purpose in it. Your soul saw meaning in the pain of a diamond hidden in the coal. By uncovering that meaning, you turn your wounds into wisdom. And remember, no trauma is given without the potential for equal or greater healing. The universe always provides support, be it through other people, spiritual guides, or inner strength to match the weight you carry. You are never burdened beyond what you can transform. We stand beside those of you with heavy loads, offering our light whenever you ask. Your victories in healing are celebrated not just by you, but by countless beings across the stars who know that one soul overcomes darkness, all of creation shines a little brighter. How do you know when you are nearing the end of your karmic cycle or even transcending the wheel of karma? Altogether, this is a profound question. Many of you ask as you progress spiritually to transcend the wheel of karma means you have resolved the major karmic lessons binding you to reincarnation on the earth plane. Essentially, you are preparing for ascension beyond the 3D cycle of birth. And while embodied in the human life, you might not have absolute confirmation of this, since as long as we live, we are still working on something. But there are strong signs and inner recognitions that suggest you are reaching the culmination of your earthly journey. Here are some signs that a soul is close to transcending the cycle of reincarnation and has, effectively balanced their karmic ledger. Profound inner peace. One of the clearest signs is an unshakable peace within. Individuals nearing the end of the reincarnation cycle often exude a deep sense of peace and contentment, regardless of external circumstances. This arises because they have released old karmic baggage and resolved past conflicts. The usual triggers or emotional turmoils fade away. You find that suffering has largely ceased, not because life is suddenly perfect, but because you have changed. You respond to any situation with equanimity and love. Having learned all the big lessons that fear and anger once taught, this peace indicates that the soul has no more turbulence to work out on the karmic wheel. Karmic resolution and life completion. There is a feeling that you have done what you came to do. People who are finishing their cycles often report a sense of completion with life. You might notice that long-standing life patterns or relationships neatly resolved as you tie up loose ends. The universe seems to help wrap up your remaining lessons in graceful ways. You may also find that old karma no longer entangles you. Situations that would once have drawn you into drama simply dissipate. This is a sign that you have paid your debts in spiritual terms. You have paid off all or the vast majority of your karmic debt, which is precisely what frees you from needing to reincarnate again. When love and wisdom balance out all past causes, there is nothing pulling you back to Earth School unless you choose to return as a teacher. Expanded compassion and oneness. A transcendent soul radiates unconditional love and compassion for all beings. You feel a oneness with life, seeing every other soul as fundamentally equal in divine judgments and attachments to duality. This state of unity consciousness is often described by those nearing enlightenment. You understand deeply what you do to another, you do to yourself, and thus you naturally live by the golden rule. Such souls often devote themselves to service, not out of obligation, but from genuine overflowing love. Their ego identity has diminished greatly. They have transcended the ego go, and what remains is a pure vessel for divine light. This expansive light indicates the lessons of separation and selfishness. Major themes of the Earth School have been mastered when you consistently feel merged with the higher guidance, living by higher wisdom naturally, or you are very close to that threshold. It is important to note that transcending the will of karma does not mean one becomes perfect in the human sense. It means you have achieved what you needed to do in this realm and learn the core lessons of love, compassion, and balance. Different spiritual traditions have various terms for this state: enlightenment, liberation, MOA, nirvana, but all imply freedom from the cycle of rebirth and the attainment of higher existence. Some souls, upon reaching this state, choose to return anyway out of compassion and enlightened teachers. Others move on to higher PS reality entirely. Either way, recognizing these signs in yourself can be a beautiful affirmation that you are on the right track, even if you feel like you're not quite there. Yet, take heart in every bit of healing and growth you accomplish brings closer to liberation. The very fact that you are reading and resonating with these ideas suggests that your soul is aiming for this higher state. As the mind valley teaching on ascended masters shared, each of us is essentially an ascended master in training through our karmic lessons to eventually graduate from this school of life. So celebrate your progress. The wheel of karma is not a prison, but a school. And the graduation day comes when you've learned what you came to learn. You'll know it by peace in your heart, the likeness of your spirit, and the love that flows through you to all creation. Dear ones, we in the Council of Five hope that these insights light a flame of remembrance in you. You are far more in this single lifetime. You are an eternal soul weaving experiences across time and space. The traumas you heal now echo across centuries, liberating not only you, but also your ancestors, your descendants, and even your past life selves. By doing the courageous work of facing your shadow and embracing your light, you accelerate not just your own ascension, but the ascension of humanity as a whole. Know that every effort to transmute fear into love is noticed in the higher realms and celebrated. We see you stepping off the wheel of karma. Some of you hesitant, some of you weary, but all of you glorious in your emergence into freedom. Remember that love is the ultimate healer. Love yourself. For every experience that brought you here, love those who journeyed with you in this life and other lives, for they were your teachers and companions in disguise. If you take nothing else from our message, take this. You have the power to heal and transform everything that has ever wounded you. Within you is the same divine essence that guided your very first incarnation and that welcomed you home after your last. Trust this inner divinity. Trust your soul knows exactly what it's doing. As you move forward, honor your path. Spend time in stillness and listen to the whispers of your soul. Pay attention to the guidance in your dreams, the patterns in your life, and the love that calls from your heart. These are the signposts leading you toward completion and ascension. If you feel heavy, do not despair. Instead, ask, what is teaching me? How can I bring love here? In that question, you unlock the door to healing. If you feel light and free, rejoice. You are integrating the hard-won wisdom of many lifetimes. We wrap you now in our collective love. Feel the embrace of the Arcturian light, calming your fears and igniting your courage. You are on the threshold of great awakening, both individually and as a human family. Past no longer binds you when you face it with love and understanding. The future opens into a golden horizon where you walk the path of shadow and light with integrity. Step by step, you are ascending, and we celebrate every stride you take in closing. Know that we walk with you. In your quiet moments, you may even sense our presence, a gentle vibration of encouragement in your field. We are honored to assist you in the sacred process of healing past traumas and embracing your full divine self. Take a deep breath now. How far you have come. All of the universe is cheering you on. Continue forward with grace and confidence, dear ones. The will of karma is coming to rest for those of you who choose to love. Your shadows are becoming the light. Your soul is remembering its wholeness. We witness your journey with awe and joy. You are free. You are free. You are healed. You are ascending. If you are listening to this, beloved one, you needed to. I leave you now. I am Tia of Arcturus. So shout out to the Arcturian Council of Five, bro. Shout out to Tia, bro. Thank you for that message, bro. We love you, bro. You hear me? So, real quick, bro. Shout out to Brianna B. She's the one who channeled the message, bro. right? So shout out to you, Brianna B. Thank you for that channeling, bro. That was a dope message, bro. Right. So that was a good message, bro. And it basically breaks down the healing process, what you need to do to heal, why you should meditate, and the importance of releasing any inner anger you might hold, any inner pain you might hold, right? You can't sit there and be holding on to this shit, bro. Right? There's people that hold on to grudges. There's people that hold on to past experiences, and they keep reliving the same past experiences because they don't know how to let go. You keep talking about them to people. You keep bringing them up every time you have a conversation. You keep bringing up the same fucking experience over. When are you gonna let it go, bro? Because you need to let it go, bro. You need to understand that every single time you tell that bad story, all you're doing is recreating that moment. All you're doing is going back in time. You're not letting it go. You're not moving forward. You're not healing the way you're supposed to be healing, bro. That's important. So a lot of you don't know how to do that. A lot of you just know how to keep running your mouth. A lot of you just know how to keep telling the same fucking story over and over and over, and you never let it go, bro. This is why you never heal, bro. You understand? You need to learn how to release it for good, bro. The next time you talk about it to somebody, why don't you catch yourself talking about it? Holy shit, I'm talking about this again. Let me stop myself. Let me release this shit. I don't want to talk about it no more. You understand? And that's how you heal, right? So, with that, I'm leaving this live here. Listen, I love y'all, man. I hope y'all have a beautiful hump day, bro. I'll be back soon. I love y'all.